What if your salary isn't the issue, but the standard you're trying to keep up with? Right now, millions of people in the West are stuck in a quiet contradiction. Their income has gone up compared to a few years ago, but their lives feel tighter, not freer. And it's not just about money. It's their energy, drained. Their time, fragmented. Their mind, never at ease. In cities like London, New York, Berlin, or LA, you don't just pay with money. You pay with your attention. Every bill that hits your account, every subscription quietly renewing, it's just a small upgrade decision. They don't disappear after you pay. They follow you around mentally, like static noise in the background, subtle but always there, never fully silent. You wake up with numbers already on your mind. You open your banking app before anything else. Even small choices start to feel heavy. Not because you have no money, but because nothing feels loose anymore. Here's the part most people avoid. This isn't only inflation. It's the weight of the life you're carrying. This didn't hit you all at once. No one wakes up and chooses a heavier life. It builds quietly. First, you upgrade your phone, then your living space. Then your daily patterns follow. You order instead of cook. You subscribe instead of keep things simple. You trade time saving for peace without noticing the cost. At the start, it feels like progress, like you've upgraded your life. Then, almost unnoticed, something changes. What used to be optional starts to feel required. That's where it locks in. Because once your lifestyle gets expensive, it sets a minimum income just to maintain it. Not to move forward, just to keep your head above water. This is where most people misread the situation. The default reaction is simple. I just need a higher income. But what if the real issue isn't your income? It's the cost of the life you've built. Pause for a second. If it takes a high income just to feel okay, that's not freedom. That's dependence. Dependent on your job, on market conditions, on variables you can't control. That doesn't create stability. It just hides pressure under a polished surface. There's another way to approach life. Not about being broke, not about stripping everything away. Just making life feel lighter. You can call it low-pressure living. The concept is straightforward. Instead of always pushing to earn more, you shrink the cost of the life you're carrying. You stop chasing more and start needing less to feel okay. This isn't about removing everything. It's about letting go of what doesn't genuinely make your life better. Because much of what people spend money on isn't real value. It's just routine. Or worse, a way to prove who they think they are. You stop paying for appearances. Many purchases aren't about function. They're about what they communicate. The upgraded apartment, the newer model, the more premium label. But here's a question most people avoid. Would this still matter if no one else noticed? If the answer is no, you're not choosing value. You're paying for validation, and validation comes at a high cost. You eliminate hidden costs. The most dangerous expenses are the ones you barely notice. Subscriptions, recurring charges, tiny digital transactions. On their own, they seem insignificant. But combined, they slowly eat into your financial space. Low-pressure living looks like this. You become aware, you challenge each charge. You remove what doesn't earn its place. Not out of scarcity, but because you're in control. You build your life around calm, not constant output. Most high-pressure lives are centered on performance. More productivity, more results, more to prove. But that kind of life runs on constant fuel. And keeping that fuel going isn't cheap. Low-pressure living reverses that priority. Instead of asking, "How can I push further?" you start asking, "How can I require less to feel okay?" Less pressure, less rushing, less urgency that isn't even real. This is where the shift begins. Because when your life becomes less expensive to maintain, something you didn't expect starts to happen. You feel a bit more space in your chest. You stop saying yes to everything out of pressure. You take more time before deciding, and your choices improve. Because you're no longer reacting to everything. You're finally deciding for yourself. Right now, in 2026, a lot of people in the West are waking up to a different reality. Work feels less stable, AI is reshaping entire industries, and prices don't feel predictable anymore. The old formula no longer feels reliable. Work more, earn more, live better. That equation is starting to fall apart, and if your entire life depends on that model, you'll keep feeling uncertain. But if your life is built to need less, you gain something rare now: margin. Freedom isn't about waking up wealthy. It's waking up without that constant weight. It's the quiet confidence of knowing you don't have to say yes to every opportunity. You don't have to chase every extra dollar. You don't feel the need to panic when things shift. Because your life doesn't take that much to sustain. Let's be real for a moment. Simplifying your lifestyle isn't impressive. It won't get attention. And it rarely looks like success on social media. But burnout isn't attractive either. Neither is constant anxiety, or that endless feeling of falling behind. At some point, you have to decide, do you want a life that looks impressive, or one that actually feels light to live? Because most people don't get to keep both at the same time. If you want to reduce the pressure starting today, begin here. Look at your biggest expense first. Skip the small stuff, focus on what actually weighs you down. Ask yourself one question: does this make my daily life better, or just look better from the outside? If it's about appearance, scale it down. If it truly adds value, keep it. Then do it again, not perfectly, just consistently enough to make a difference.